our children raise my voice for what's right. And when there was no one, there were people. And I just don't, I hope that I don't see that again.
Okay, cool.
Uncle, भी आए हैं जेके सिंधी को नहीं इंडिया and I say this is your fault. But teach your kids Sindhi. I say it every year. But तदे असां English में पे ॻाल्हायूं.
You want to bring it?
Yeah.
What? It's you and me.
I've been talk about youth involvement. Yeah, actually, a issue that face is the youth involvement that has been going on for a long time. We sent out emails on the Sana list, WhatsApp group that we need youth volunteers. Apart from 2, we did not receive any positive response from the community. And this is actually, the onus is on you guys on this time. You know, historically, nobody reaches out, but like this time we actually sent out emails on the Sana list. Like we send out messages on the WhatsApp group, right? Now, let's take an example. 60 youth registered. We have 700 people attending the convention. That's less than 10%. It's an alarming figure, but that's the reality. Okay, I do understand youth participation thodi maangi hundi hai, right? Because you have to pay for the tickets, you have to pay for the hotels, then you come here, you pay for the registration fees. But asane cost chota de, we should think about it as an investment in the young generation. Agar ta panj barange hani da kon wathindo, then actually don't blame us or Sana. Actually, do not blame Sana. The tanje barange Sindhi kon di ache, tanje bare ta youth me involve konan, Sana de ta inzam na tha ani sago. And to the EC, Uncle Makbul is here. Uncle, I would request you guys to reduce the youth fees next year. I think you guys should reduce the fees for the people under the age of 25 to 150, because I think that might reduce the burden. Uncle Makbul, deficit hamesha hona, ठीक है ना? 25,000 deficit. You add like 5,000 more. You know what? I'll cover it, Uncle. Like it doesn't matter. But for the next year, can we please reduce the fees for the youth, just so that we cannot, I mean, just so that people don't have excuse to buy 8 trips they can mangi one. I mean, you want to talk about the secularism, or you want me to handle that?
I can do it.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so our 4th topic, we've talked about this extensively over the past couple panels, and I think it's relevant again this year. Sana is a secular organization. We do not have a religion. We do not have a country. What unites us is North America and being Sindhi. That's it. So again, I think that it is, when we're marginalizing the minorities here, for example, Hindu Sindhis, which I'm happy to see there's quite a few this year, but over the years, we can all agree that we don't see that much anymore. I really, really don't want to see any type of religious dialogue. You know, I don't want to see even a Pakistani flag or an Indian flag. That divides us, that does not unite us, and the whole point of Sana is to just be Sindhi. That's it.
I'm going to add one point here. I think, like in 1947, sure, our countries were divided, but I think what we lost is a lot of our brothers and sisters who were migrated to the India. And I think Sana, the platform, I personally believe have not done enough to attract audience from that side of the world into here. 90% of the people, I think, belong to like Pakistan, I guess. So I guess my question is for Uncle Makbul. that why don't we give a hand to a lot of those organizations who are started from who are started by like Indian Sindhis. Basically, we should be sending our delegates to their conferences and conventions. We should also officially invite their leadership to come to the event. I think like this is not. I personally believe that you're gonna Pakistan mein issues not create karna, but I think we have to stand on the right side of the truth and justice, right? Like we have to lend our hand to them. So Uncle Makbul, next year, I expect you to send official invitations to all the executives of all the major Sindhi organizations, like whether it be World Sindhi Congress based out of UK and North America, but like you should also extend official invitations to all the Sindhi organizations across the world.
One thing we spoke about previously as well, and I hope that it was listened to, no, we don't serve pork here. We should not be serving beef either. And we should have more vegetarian options for our Hindu members. If there is beef tonight, then you guys didn't listen to us, and I'm gonna be mad.
Danish, you want to talk about youth mentorship?
Okay. Now I'd like to talk about our youth mentorship program. I did send out a few emails. I wrote in the WhatsApp groups about us mentoring your kids regarding their future, their career, schooling. One of Sana's biggest strengths is that the wealth of talent and experience within our community. We have doctors, engineers, entrepreneurs, academics, and professionals across many fields. But too often, this knowledge is not passed down onto the next generation. Idea is that we are launching a youth mentorship program to bridge this gap. The program will pair young college students with experienced professionals in their fields of interest. We'll pair high school kids with university students and recent graduates so they could receive guidance about admissions, career paths, mentorship opportunities. This matters because this will provide youth with role models, guidance, and they may not otherwise have access to. This will bring a stronger sense of community by connecting generations, helping prepare Sindh youth to excel in their careers while staying connected to their roots. It'll encourage young members of Sana, not just their parents, organizations, but as their own platform of growth. The long-term vision that I have, over time, this mentorship program can evolve into a networking database of alumni and professionals, making Sana the hub support for every Sindhi youth in North America.
Okay, now we're gonna move to the fun part that everybody is waiting for.
Any questions first?
Yes, actually.
By my generation.
Yeah, I'm coming over. No worries.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I come from the older generation, and it's so heartening to see that the youth are thinking differently than what my generation did. And how to integrate the Sindhis from the other side of the Pakistani border. I think most of us here are from Pakistan and belong to the Muslim faith. I know you guys don't want to talk about the faith, but that is the big problem. Because of that faith, those other 30% of the Sindhis have been disowned by the Pakistani Muslims. And I think it is about time that the Muslims of Pakistan, they owe up to the fact that they were instrumental in throwing out those 30% Sindhis and who were the true Sindhis more than the Muslim Sindhis, because that heritage that people are talking about and the archaeology that I've been listening to, the question is, can you elaborate on the fact that the Muslim Sindhis should owe up to the fact that they are the culprits who threw those their brothers out.
Jawab. No, jawab, no, jawab. Sorry.
Do you guys want to respond or?
I have additional question with related.
अच्छा मां हिकिड़ी ॻाल्हि क्लियर करे छॾियां पंहिंजो क्वेश्चन्स क्रिस्प ऐं टू द पॉइंट रखो तमीज़ ॿधण जी ऐं बैकग्राउंड जी का बि ज़रूरत न आहे छो त टाइम असां हिकिड़ो मिनट साईं 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 हिकिड़ो मिनट तमीज़ ॿधण जी बैकग्राउंड ॿुधाइण जी प्लीज़ थोरो अवॉइड कयो टाइम लिमिटेड आहे ॿिया बि सेशंस आहिनि क्रिस्प एंड टू द पॉइंट प्लीज़ हू वांट टू आस्क द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन
Makbul, uncle. Uncle Nasir, then Uncle Makbul.
Okay.
नासिर
महिरबानी पुट डॉक्टर नासिर जमाल पठान ऐं मुंहिंजो क्वेश्चन इनफरादी तरह आहे मुंहिंजी पंहिंजी सोच आहे मां हिकिड़ो एक्सपीरियंस शेयर थो करणु चाहियां अगस्त जे महीने में जेको आहे टोरंटो में जेको CME आहे उते जेके इंडियन सिंधी यूथ आहिनि उन्हनि हिकिड़ो वॾो कन्वेंशन कयो हुयो इंडिपेंडेंस डे ऑफ द इंडिया असां इनफरादी तरह ख़बर पई घुमण वियासीं उते वञी अटेंड कयोसीं असांखे उन ते को एतिराज़ न आहे दिस इज देयर राइट मुंहिंजो चवण इहा त वी आर प्राउड दैट अवर ओल्ड जनरेशन अवर मिडिल एज एंड अवर यूथ वी आर मिसिंग दी जेको आहे पंहिंजा असां उन्हनि खे मिस कयूं था ऐं असां हर फोरम ते उनजो ज़िक्र कयूं था पर मुंहिंजो अंदाज़ो आहे त मुंहिंजो दोस्त आहिनि तमामु घणा इंडिया में बि जेके सीनियर्स आहिनि ऐं मां पाण इंडिया में उनजे कन्वेंशन्स में वञी चुको आहियां उन्हनि खे बि सिंध जो ॾुखु आहे छॾण जो असांखे बि उनजो ॾुखु आहे पर जेका इंडिया जी नई जनरेशन आहे उहा सिंध जे कॉन्सेप्ट खां परे आहे दिस इज वॉट एवर बेटर ट्रुथ
I think that's the reason why we need to bring them back. It's a minority, it's a marginalized community. They were taken away from their homes. And I think the fact that they made their own group says a lot about how exclusionary Sana can come off as.
So I don't have a question. I think there's something's been raised a couple of times about Sana's initiative to reach across the religious boundaries. Just to let you guys know, we have reached out to Sindhi Sammelan. I personally reached out to Advani Center. Last year in Calgary, in Alberta and British Columbia, we specifically called and reached out to a lot of local Sindhi Hindu organizations, but the barriers are not that easy to break. It's
So-
not that we haven't tried. I think, I'm sorry, I know.
Yeah.
They're not, there's not, and the reason I know there are barriers, I know that we have not been able to break the barriers, but it's not because of lack of attempt on our part. Sana has always tried our best to reach out to our Sindhis organizations, and we'll continue to do that. We'll do everything possible. We've tried to make all our functions as accommodating as possible. That's the reason we don't talk about religion. That's the reason we don't talk about any geographical boundaries. That's the only reason we don't play any national anthems. And we have been accused of not being patriotic enough just because of that. And we have taken all those accusations because we stand with our Hindu friends who had to leave their motherland. And we have raised this issue at every possible level, personally and collectively, at internationally and locally. But the trauma that was caused, which was well beyond the reach of Sindhi Hindus or Muslims, was a trauma that is going to take centuries, to heal, and we'll continue to work with that. I'm so happy that Sai Sushil Gajwani is here. We played a film based on that topic today. In Chicago, we had a whole screening of a movie called Still Standing, which was about the atrocities being committed against Sindhi Hindus, our brothers in Sindh. Last year in Calgary, we had a film called Sindhustan
Hindustan.
by Sapna Bhavnani. So it's not because we're not trying. We are trying our utmost best. But to undo the injustices of decades, it's going to take time. That's
Yeah.
all we request is work with us. I request all our brothers and sisters of all religions to work with us, and we'll continue to heal these wounds. But these wounds are very deep and they're going to take time.
Very well said, Sai.
Masagi gal I think this is a very sensitive topic. We should try to avoid उन में इलाही controversy थी हूंदी बाक़ी इहो जेको इल्ज़ाम आहे त सिंधी Muslims जेको आहे नथा चाहिनि सिंधी Hindus खे, that's wrong. First of all, I am an atheist but socially Muslim. मां तव्हांखे ॿुधायां त 1997 खां असां कोशिशि कयूं 1997 मां हिकु दुकान ते वियो शिकागो में, इलाही दुकान हुआ सिंधी Hindus जा, उनखे मूंसां चयो त अचो उते शिकागो में कन्वेंशन हुई, कोन आया. उन खां पोइ सिंधी सम्मेलन जा 5 जेके प्रेसिडेंट आहे, फाउंडिंग प्रेसिडेंट, उन्हनि सां वञी मिलियुसि. हुनजो चवणु इहो त भई तव्हांजा माण्हू तयारु आहिनि असां सां मिलण, असांजा माण्हू अञा तव्हां सां मिलण लाइ तयारु न आहिनि. So this is something, इहो चवणु त असीं उनखे कोन था, this Sana is open for all. And we have tried, as Makbul said, we have made a lot of attempts, but I think with the time, this gap will decrease. Let the nature take its course. बाक़ी इहो इल्ज़ाम तराशी करणु त बाबा असीं हुनखे नथा चयूं, इहो ग़लति आहे. And I believe, honestly speaking, by and large, Sindhi Muslims are very welcoming. We are very, very secular. We love our Sindhi Hindu brothers. They are our
Right.
brothers and sisters.
You're right. I would like to respond to Uncle Ijaz. Uncle Ijaz and I agree on pretty much everything, but he loves to argue with me. You're right. Sindhi Muslims are, and most of my interactions and experiences have been good. But there are local chapters of Sana that start with the Quran. That's exclusionary. If you're serving beef and not enough vegetarian, whatever, that's exclusionary.
I give you an example. That I met young Sindhis from India.
Huh.
Hindu. When I told him that I'm a Sindhi, Turkwari ke Sindhi theo, which is Pakistan Musliman mein Sindhi hai kya? So I think let's let pass the the hunan ke wadan mein un pe baran ki
Yeah.
So I think this is very sensitive issue.
Okay.
It's not good.
All right.
Try to bring it.
All right. So may I dare to share my thoughts? Gali I have about Asanji generation. Sindhi. I utte jeka Sindhi generation भैया. असां पंहिंजनि वॾनि खे जेको आहे उहो अलाह अकबर जा नारा हणंदे ॾिठो. असांजी तरबियत जेका आहे उहा बिल्कुलु तमामु हेट्रेड वारी तरबियत हुई असांजी अपब्रिंगिंग, ज़ीरो टॉलरेंस. पर असां पाण खे जेतिरो थी सघियो आहे आज़ादु कयो आहे, जेतिरो थी सघियो. न मां सुवाल जी ॻाल्हि ई कोन्हे. हाणे is it okay if I can share my thoughts?
Yeah, we want to hear Uncle Tareen.
Okay. So,
Uncle, please continue.
so ॻाल्हि तव्हांखे मां सजेशन थो कयां त इन ते डिपेंड न कयो ज़रूरी त सना करे थी. कॉम्प्लीमेंट असांजो सदर साहब जेतिरो गुज़िरियल सालनि में जेतिरो सेक्युलर अप्रोच कयो आहे सुठो आहे. पर have you thought about you yourself as a youth directly connecting with the Sindhi youth on the other side? Because that'll be much more progressive approach. There'll be much more dynamic approach. There will be less trust deficit between your generation, that is in our generations. I suggest that you please try to do that yourself. And
We have, and that's the
Continue doing
complaint that we get.
continue doing that. Please.
Yeah, we will always continue doing it, but we need help from Sana too. The complaint that we always get is that we feel left out. When it becomes a Muslim thing, I'm not talking about Sana here, all of us today. Talking about these like local chapters having putting Sana's name on events, like recently you guys might have seen the email of a picnic that some women had. They put Sana's name on it and also the Pakistani flag for Pakistan's Independence Day. So these kinds of things, they've told us we feel excluded. And back in 2009 when I started, there were many Hindu youth in Sana, and over the years they've drastically come down, almost to zero. So that's just what I'm saying is I want to make Sana a more welcoming place for atheists, Muslims, Hindus. That's it. And we have to work together for that.
One more question. Khalid.
Is there a question? Oh. Uncle Khalid.
I
yes.
think since beginning, from Sana point of view, we have always tried to bring the two communities together because we believe main objectives are based upon our culture and our traditions. We have tried, and for many reasons, and we don't have to go through why this has not materialized. But I think today we have opportunity. We've got a great a member of Sindhi Hindu community who has challenged us, who has told us that he has not felt that before love, but he is very much appreciative of love shown. And we want to appeal him that he can play that role, bringing the Hindu community to understand our point of view. And we are ready to meet you halfway through. And I hope you, at your intellectual level of authorship, will accept that challenge and try to bring the two communities together. And there are many people.
We have to opt the fact that our parental generation was responsible for their diaspora, and till we accept that truth, you cannot have reconciliation.
Indeed, we do we have accepted. You have never seen any Sindhi function, any Sana function, where we would speak ill of it.
Okay.
But
Okay. Respectfully, I think we can discuss this after our session.
we
This is a
should-
long conversation. It's going to be an ongoing conversation.
How many more
This-
questions are going to take? Last?
Yeah, I think that's the last we're gonna speak on that subject. Any more Q&As, last call?
Last call. Okay.
Yeah, not related to what we've been talking about. That's gonna be a project.
So, my name is Fuad. Sorry, just quick one. This is my first time attending Sana. Yeah, sorry, this is my first time attending Sana. And what I'm trying to see here, I think we have a big gap of generation. There's 50s, 60s, and then there's 20s and 30s. We're missing 40s. Maybe there are, but very few. I think the main president, Maqbool Saab, and I think Danish, you and your president, I think you guys need to bridge the gap. Work within together, I think, as part of what I've seen as a first-hand experience.
Absolutely.
We're fighting against the community. We need to build the community. I think we should stop fighting. We should work together.
Mhm.
भारत ही ॻाल्हायो, भारत ही के भार ऐं भेणूं थी हिकिड़े शइ खे तव्हां सम्झो, उनखे अॻियां वधायो। बजाए हिन जे के मां हितां आयो आहियां, मां हुतां आयो आहियां, ठीकु आहे, पाण सभु हिकिड़े ई सूबे मां आया आहियूं, भले किथे जा बि हुजूं, पर ॻाल्हि इहा आहे की गॾिजाणी थी, जीअं सिंध जीए, जीअं सिंध वारा जीअनि, इहो GM साहब जो जेको कॉल हो, इन ते पाण हलूं। Thank you.
Yeah, hold on, man. By the way, I do want to announce this. We do want to start a group demographic of 30 to 45. That way we can have more of that demographic attending Sana. And also that would be a completely non-political affiliated group. And our main focus will be charitable work for our communities. So that is something that we're working on currently. And for that, we will need your children to start coming to Sana. So again, if you have to pay for their tickets, pay for their tickets. Where are your kids? Hassan didn't even come this time. But okay, we're gonna have some fun now. That was really serious. Marvi,
All right,
say
Marvi.
something, baby.
Changing the entire concept of this stuff.
He's calling me out. This was not just my idea, but I like your idea. By the way, so my name is Marvi. I have been coming to Sana my whole life. I had a hiatus since 2017. My parents come every single year, but I grew up in Sana. And one thing that this year was different for me was that I came with my two kids. I have a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. And one thing I realized, oh, thank you. One thing I realized was there wasn't nothing for them to do here, and it's not the fault of the youth board. It's not the fault of like even the grown-ups, right? The adults and the elders in our community. But it's that this is a generation that's just been left behind. In that when we were kids, I remember we had youth programs that were involved with the adult programs. I remember my dad helped me write a speech. The uncles helped their kids write speeches, and all the adults
Everybody
came in.
please let Marvi speak.
All the adults came in and they watched these kiddos do their speeches. I was probably 10 at the time. This was not a separate event. The youth did not do their separate thing. The grownups, the elders did not do their separate thing. We did things together, and that kept us all involved. It kept us all interested in our heritage and what Sindh is and what Sana is. So I would love to see some sort of integration.
100%.
And I'll talk to you later about my ideas.
100%. Thank you, Marvi Pawar.
I just want to build on that. I'm coming in Sana since 2023 when I became Canadian national. I'm Salman from Canada, and I was performing in 2023 in Chicago with my elder one on my lap. He was on my lap the whole time on stage, if you see the videos. In Calgary, Sana, I made an announcement that if anyone wants to land an internship or a job referral in Canada, in power industry or electrical engineering department, do reach out to me. Fortunately, there was a guy, Mayman from Edmonton. He reached out to me. I referred him in a company. He got an interview call, but unfortunately, he was in Edmonton and the relocation was not possible, so he was not selected. But the thing is that he got his interview. So if anyone, electrical engineers, wants some guidance related to job or internship in Canada, I, Salman Makhdoom from Sign Up platform, will give you all voluntary services for that. And I made an announcement last year as well. The second part was connecting Hindu Sindhis. I personally reached out to Sindhi Sammelan because कला आर्ट जी का मजहब न हूंदो आहे, का ज़बान न हूंदी आहे, जेका आर्ट आहे उहा पूजा आहे हिकिड़े क़िस्म जी। त मां हुननि खे कोलैबोरेशन लाइ दावत ॾिनमि ऐं मूं वटि 3-4 नाला पिया आहिनि हींअर हुननि जा जेके पास प्रेसिडेंट्स हुआ, पर अनफॉर्चुनेटली मूंखे उहा पॉज़िटिव मोट या हूंदो आहे न वाइब अचणु, हिकिड़ी पॉज़िटिव वाइब न आई हुननि मां। हुननि जो हींअर फिलिपींस में आयो हुननि जो एनुअल कन्वेंशन मनीला में, पर इहो त ताड़ी ॿिन्ही हथनि सां वधंदी आहे न। असां त पंहिंजो पेर खणूं था, पाण ई कंदो होत, पर तूं बि त थी कुझु अघु भरो। सो बेटाई सरकार चयो आहे। बहरहाल तमामु घणी ताड़ियूं हिन सॼे पैनल लाइ। मां हिननि सां शुरू खां ई इन्वॉल्व हुअमि, दानिश, सबरीना, अवैस, सभिनी तमामु घणी महिनत कई आहे। त हिननि लाइ हे घणनि सारियुनि अप्लॉज लाइ मुस्तहिक आहिनि। हिकु दफ़ो ॿीहर ज़ोरदार ताड़ियूं। थैंक यू।
Thank you.
All right, shall we move to the fun part? Auntie Nuzhat. All right. I don't mic to yours, Auntie Nuzhat. So Auntie Nuzhat is Danish's mom. Auntie, you need to translate this thing. Because sawal to pucha, you need to translate this into English. Dul waje ain dosu namade. Auntie, agar ye answer galat thino na, I'll $100. You need to donate $100. Huh? Very good. $100. $100. इन्हें पहा के अलग अलग वर्जन्स हुनान।
दोल वजे 200 न
200 number होना, right? Uncle Iqbal Tareem, like how does it say? A question mana dol waje 200 मुड़े, yeah. Okay. That's right. Okay, good. ठीक है. Okay, Auntie knows that $100 for Auntie knows that. Okay. Uncle Mazhar Lakho.
Asker Uncle ka matana si pesa. Nuzhat Auntie, it's okay.
आधा लिखी छॾियो अंकल मज़र लाखो
अदा हाणे कंहिंखां पैसा वठणा आहिनि काॾे वञा
बाबा किथे आयो Biho. Okay. This is the man so passionate about sin, so he should know things. Benazir Bhutto was born June 21st. Remember, you have to pay 200 if you get this wrong. 1953. What is the date of birth of your granddaughter?
So 28th September.
Year.
Year is, I don't remember.
$200 from Mazalaka. Oh my God.
Actually, Uncle Mother has committed $1,000 to Sina. So I think we should just keep it at that.
1,200.
Is Uncle Waleed Sheikh here? Dr. Waleed?
Nope. No.
Oh.
For being absent.
This is the second year in a row that Waleed uncle has not shown up, so he will be fined. Everybody is a witness to that. We'll let him know.
Uncle Ijaz tur karyo. Ho hani retire thiyo to chacha hani bhajiyo. ठीक है अचूंदा अंकल उम्मीद लगा रही अचूंदा न थी बेचूंदा एज अ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट अंकल तहां थी बेचूंदा
Where's the maid?
अंकल उम्मीद लगा रही
Absent.
जेके ना आहिनि उनगा मां पोइ $200 हुई वठंदो इट्स फाइन डजंट मैटर
So what was his question?
अंकल वली शेख अंकल एजाज तुर्क इज नॉट हियर ये कदे आई
He'll come back. Okay, I'll do this one. Miss Shahzad Aga, could you please stand up? Is she not here? Fine. Fine. $500. Where is your friend? Where is she? She was with you. Shahzad. And Farkunda's not here either. Oh, there she is. Okay, we'll ask Farkunda auntie. We're gonna ask Farkunda auntie. Okay. So, hete likhela hai mupana na likhyo. Sabrina, me, is your favorite honorary daughter. Hana?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What do I do for work?
I think you work for the Mind Center.
But what do I do at Boeing?
I don't know that.
Thank you
I
so
know
much.
only that
I
you
love
work
you
for
too. $100 from Fakunda Vakasi, everybody. Or Uncle Vakasi. Tanka ko na watandasi. Uncle Vakasi is gonna pay us 100. Suhail Ansari. I swear if he's not here, I'm gonna lose my mind. Suhail Ansari. Nisopia.
Always likhi chad. Bas aur likhi chad always.
Yeah.
Uncle Makbul Halepoto in the house. Oh yeah, I like that.
Finally.
Elvis has left the building.
Uncle, we know that you know Sana's history really well, right? Now the question is, what's the date when you first met Auntie?
First met auntie. So it was 19...
Uncle, I know the answer, by the way.
You know the answer?
Yeah, I know the answer.
It was such a traumatic event, I've forgotten about it. The reason I can say that, I know she's not in the hall.
Is Uncle Nawaz Power here? Oh, you have to be there. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Uncle Nawaz Power, he's my favorite power from Edmonton. Okay. Uncle, I have privilege. Uncle Nawaz, the aakhir mein wall te bitwa, please. Yes. Is Mumalin Benazir here? Okay, Uncle. By the way, this event is being recorded, right? So I have privilege of knowing Mumal and Benazir for many years now. The question is, who is your favorite daughter?
Both.
Have to be one.
No, you have to answer, and if you don't, you're paying 100.
If you do both, I'll charge you 200.
So pick one.
I can pay you 250.
Yo, money is power. Okay. He doesn't have to pay, right? Yeah, he did a good
Uncle
job.
Ijaz is here, by the way. Ijaz sir.
Okay, Ijaz uncle, come back.
No.
We'll do Ijaz uncle.
Actually, Sai just at this moment, he cannot speak at the moment because recently he just got the news that his father-in-law just died. So that's why we will talk to Ijaz later on. Okay, thank you. But he will be there for the contribution. Okay.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he is.
We'll do 2 minutes of silence.
Can we have 2 minutes of silence to honor? 2 minutes of silence, please. Okay, thank you. Um, I I do want to also say that we lost a couple very loved members of our community this year. Uncle Nasar Hafiz of Dallas and Uncle Shamal Tekwani of St. Louis. So our prayers are with them and they're always in our hearts. Okay. Back to less sad things. Danish, you have a question for your dad?
I have a question for my father. Oscar Pathan. What is my favorite color, Dad?
Blue.
No, it's not.
Black.
Is Uncle Jamil Dowdi here? Cool. Is Uncle Jamil Dowdi here?
Are you just walking in? Haliacho? Oh, okay, yes. So your wife looks beautiful today, right? She does every day, but today, exceptionally. I want you to close your eyes.
Yeah, no, it's.
You said
I
my
want you-
wife looks
I-
beautiful today, only today?
I want you to close your eyes or just look at me. Don't look anywhere else.
Okay.
She's wearing a lot of Sindhi garments. I want you to name 5 of them.
I don't know any of it. She does shopping and I have no idea what she wears and she does not. I only look at-
$100 from
I
Jimmy
only
Uncle
look,
Ryan.
look at her face and she looks beautiful.
That's crazy. Oh my good work.
No, you do.
Dr. Amanla Banwai? Okay. The Indus River is 1,976 miles long. What does your son do for work?
Which one? I have three
Which
sons,
one?
they are working.
A
No,
ver,
I have four sons, but three are working, one is a child.
what does he do for work?
No. Well, he works in a financial industry in New York.
Yeah, that's very vague. I need to know exactly what he does.
He's, I think, financial analyst, as a leadership position in his company.
Yeah, for real. Because I also do finance and we do very different jobs, so that's not gonna work.
How can I know what he's doing in his office?
Uncle Ejaz Memon. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Who's your favorite person in the whole world?
You.
Thank you. All right. We're gonna do pledges. Last year we had you guys sign, and unfortunately, I'm gonna make it a practice from now on that I thank the people and name the people who fulfill their pledges. Unfortunately, we get a lot of pledges here. Josh may, I don't know, but then we don't get the funds, okay? So, yes, sir, how much are you gonna donate? Mike, Ejaz Mema needs the mic. Assalamualaikum, pya?
Fortunately, I was the treasurer and I know how many people pledged and how many people paid.
He was treasurer, yeah.
Yes. So the balance was $1,700, which
Huh.
was supposed to come.
Huh.
In response to that, I gave you $5,000 reserved for you.
Because I'm your favorite. You
So
can't say no to me.
I think forget that pledges. You got triple of the 1,700.
Not all heroes wear capes, you guys.
All right, so we're gonna just do a fundraising. Who wants to pledge $1,000 for Sina? I know Uncle Mother Lago has done it.
Ejaz Turk does.
Wait, he's outside.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Okay.
speak on behalf of
Oh,
Ejaz
oh,
Turk. He's
okay.
gonna give $1,000.
$1,000. Okay. Anybody else up for $1,000?
Where's Valichik? He's not here. Why is nobody giving us money? Mama.
Yeah.
I take the responsibility of $5,000 for all of them, and I will collect for you. We are running late, so if you can expedite this, please. Thank you so much.
Woo! Yeah, so I think
That's how you do it. That's how
Perfect.
you cut a session short.
that's what we do. All right. I mean, that's the amount that we needed.
Our work here is done, but if you do want to pledge money, just catch one of us and we'll take it happily, okay? Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
They have to stay put. Please stay put, everybody. JJ, please stay put, everybody. There is one more session. Please stay put. Please don't leave.
Assalamualaikum. Please, एक मिनट. अंग्रेजी की हो.
Wait,
Please, let me speak. Thankful to everybody जेके हिते वेठा हुया. I flew from Karachi to show you my story. खाधो बाद में खाईंदासीं 5 मिंट मूंखे सिर्फ ॾियो अगरि 5 मिंटनि में तव्हांखे मुंहिंजी स्टोरी न वणे त I'll be the first one to walk out. Please वेहो.
Please have a seat, everybody. सिर्फ 5 मिंट ॾियो. ही असांजो नौजवान आहे ऐं हिते दावत में आयो आहे साना जी त हिनखे ॿुधो ऐं पहिरियों सिंधी आहे जेके जंहिं माउंटेन सर कयो आहे हिन जे लाइ भरपूर ताड़ी बि वॼायो ऐं 5 मिंट सीटुनि ते वियो. सिर्फ 5 मिंट. Asad Memon.
Asad Memon, would you mind coming on stage?
मेहरबानी करे असद जो प्रोग्राम जरूर ॾिसंदा. You will be fascinating. This young man has climbed Mount Everest, so please you gotta watch his presentation.
जोरदार ताड़ियों असद मेमन लाइ please.
मां मथे वञा थो, but I need to play something. तव्हां हिते ई वेहो. Just listen. Don't see me for now. सिर्फ वीडियो ॾिसो.
जिंदगी तव्हांजी मौत हिकु लाइन आहे उन में उहा लाइन हिकु पॉइंट आहे हिकु वर्टिकल पोजीशन ते मथे आणे ऐं उन मथे ते हिकु पॉइंट ते वज़न जो कयो त उहो ग्लेशियर सॼो उथियो आहे उते तव्हां महसूसु कयो त मां त उते सम्झो त मां पंहिंजी दोस्त खे बिल्कुलु वेझे खां ॾिठो आहे मां पंहिंजे पोइ मां पंहिंजे अॻियां मेंबर खे न पहुची सघां एतिरो एक्सपीरियंस आहे कुझु बि न हुयो मां ॿाहिरि वञी त चवां थो त आई एम ओनली पाकिस्तानी टू क्लाइम दिस माउंटेन मुंहिंजी ज़रूरत आहे मां जेको कुझु बि आहियां पंहिंजे मुल्क पंहिंजे रीजन पंहिंजे शहर जे करे
Thank you. Yeah, I'll sit here ताकि टाइम बचे. So सभिनि खां पहिरीं त इहो मूंखे कंहिं सम्झायो हुयो कि ज़िंदगी में कुझु करण जे लाइ you have to be vulnerable. So I'm thankful to everybody sitting in anywhere, any place. सभिनि खे मां इलाज़ कया, सभिनि खे ॿुधाया त प्लीज़ तव्हां ही अचो, ही सेशन ज्वाइन कयो ताकि तव्हांखे ख़बर पए त तव्हांजी पंहिंजी कम्युनिटी मां कोई अहिड़ो माण्हू बि आहे जेको दुनिया जी बुलंदतरीन चोटियुनि ते वञे थो. So thank you everybody. Thank you for believing in me and taking out your time. I know it's pretty late, lekin better late than never. चवंदा आहिनि. So formally सभिनि खां पहिरियों साना जे हर member जो thankful आहियां, especially president sir, I don't know आहिनि या न आहिनि हिते, उन्हनि मूंखे न सिर्फ़ support कयो बल्कि स्पॉन्सर कयो, हिते आणायो ऐं चई त जी हीअ तव्हांजी जेकी कहानी आहे इहा डिज़र्व थी करे हर सिंधी अमेरिकन खे ॿुधण जे लाइ. So again, whatever I am here, इन जो जेको contribution आहे उहो तव्हांजे president जो आहे. So thank you sir for giving me this opportunity to tell my story जेकी आउं 10 साल पहिरां शुरू कई. आउं केरु आहियां? मुंहिंजो नालो इज़ असद अली मेमन. आउं हिकु माउंटेनियर आहियां. उहा फील्ड जेकी सिंध न पूरी कंट्री न पर ग्लोबली पूरी दुनिया में very limited खेॾी वेंदी आहे. Mountaineers are those people you can rarely see. Cricketers England खां पाकिस्तान इंडिया वरी मशहूर आहे. Football is beyond your expectations. Mountaineers सिर्फ़ आंगुर ते ॻणण जे बराबरि आहे. इहा ई वजह त सिंध में हिन महिल ताईं सिंध ॿई या त इंडिया वारी सिंध या त पाकिस्तान वारी सिंध हिन महिल ताईं को रिनोन्ड प्रोफेशनल माउंटेन न थी सघियो आहे. सो सवाल इहो पैदा थो थिए हीअ कहानी कीअं शुरू थी, मुंहिंजो तालुक काथां आहे, छा छा कयो. सो गेटिंग टू द पॉइंट, नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. मुंहिंजो तालुक बेसिकली सिंध जे शहर लाड़काने सां आहे. बुनियादी तौर पैदाइश हुते, अगरि तव्हां नंबर्स थोड़ा हेठि मथे थी सघनि था बिकॉज आई डोंट हैव द एग्जैक्ट सोर्स, लेकिन पाकिस्तान जी आबादी, उन खां पोइ सिंध जी आबादी, उन खां पोइ लाड़काने जी आबादी, उन खां पोइ सिर्फ़ु हिकु माण्हू जेको इन पूरी सीक्वेंस में बीठो आहे जेको माउंटेनियर्स करे थो. So this is my background जेको कुझु आउं कयो आहे. So let's move to the next slide. हाणे हिकु टाइम लाइन तव्हांखे सम्झ में अचे त हीअ जर्नी, हीअ सफ़र मुश्किलातुनि जो कॾहिं शुरू कयो मां. 2016 जी ॻाल्हि आहे. ऐं ताज़ो इंटर कई हुई. इंटर खां पोइ अल्लाह ताला हिकु मूंखे मौक़ो ॾिनो लाड़काने खां. This is not Karachi, this is not anywhere in the country, this is from Larkana. 12 जो ॿार opportunity Allah Ta'ala ॾिनी to travel to Islamabad back in 2016. हालात हाणे बहितर आहिनि. Back those days 10 साल पुराना it wasn't as easier as it is now. So 2016 में पहिरियों चक्कर इस्लामाबाद वियुमि. इस्लामाबाद में पहाड़ पहिरियों चक्कर ॾिठा. सिंध में पहाड़ न आहिनि. For the first time I went to Margila Hills. उहा कैफियत गोरख किला सर, गोरख किला उनखे पहाड़ तव्हां नथा चई सघो. So that's not actually. Anyway, मरगला हिल्स में पहिरियों चक्कर मां वियुमि त मूंखे रियलाइज़ थियो यार अल्लाह ताला जी कुदरत केॾी मज़ेदार आहे ऐं केॾियूं शयूं आहिनि जेके असां मिस था कयूं ऐं अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ केॾियूं आहिनि जेके असां अवेल करे सघूं था. Went to Islamabad, was so fascinated कि मां चयो यार मां back and forth वेंदुमि. Sorry? Oh no, please one sir. Thank you for so honoring me to be here. Thank you sir. Sir जो session also he needs to go there anyway. So anyway, ॻाल्हि इहा पोइ कयां त मां इस्लामाबाद खां इत्तेफ़ाक़ सां सफ़र शुरू थियो. उहो सफ़र 2-3 सालनि ताईं हलंदो रहियो. मां back and forth. Maybe ॿार असां ॿाहिरि कढूं because they are not listening. Oh sorry. So the सफ़र इहो जेको इस्लामाबाद खां शुरू थियो 3 सालनि ताईं हलियो ऐं 3 सालनि खां पोइ मुंहिंजी हिकु सोच आई त यार आउं माउंटेनियर थियां थो मूंखे हे शयूं वणनि थियूं मां लगातार बैक एंड फोर्थ इहे सभु शयूं कयां थो लेकिन ही केसि ताईं हलंदो छा ही बसि मां पंहिंजी मर्ज़ीअ ते कंदुमि अॼु हिते सुभाणे हुते ॿिजारे हुते छा रिकग्निशन मूंखे कीअं मिलंदी सुभाणे खां पोइ कीअं चवंदो यार माण्हू ही हिकु वेल नोन माण्हू आहे मुंहिंजी ज़िंदगी जेकी डायरेक्शन लेस हुई उनखे डायरेक्शन मिली 2019 या 18 जे टाइम में सो आउं चयो यार मूंखे हिकु जेसि ताईं गोल न हूंदा पंहिंजी ज़िंदगी में एज़ अ माउंटेनियर तेसि ताईं आउं तरक़ी न करे सघंदुमि सो 2019 में मां पंहिंजो पाण खे हिकु मक़सदु ॾिनुमि त जेके बि दुनिया जूं 7 खंडूं आहिनि 7 कॉन्टिनेंट्स इन द वर्ल्ड हर कॉन्टिनेंट जी हाईएस्ट पीक सर करणी आहे इहो उहो मिशन आहे जेको सिंध में त न पूरे मुल्क ऐं पूरे ग्लोबली रिकग्नाइज़ कयो थो वञे ऐं एॾो मुश्किल आहे करण जे लाइ फिज़िकली बि फाइनेंशियली बि इमोशनली बि लेकिन मां चयो यार ट्राई त कयां करणो न करणो थींदो न थींदो इहो बादी ॻाल्हि आहे काफ़ी माण्हू तंज़ कयो काफ़ी माण्हुनि मज़ाक कई लेकिन मां चयो यार मज़ाक पंहिंजी जॻह ते हले वेंदी लेट मी गिव इट अ ट्राई पैसा न हुया ठीकु आहे थी वेंदा हिकु चकर वञण त ॾे इहो 7 समिट्स हिनखे चइबो आहे 7 खंडूं 7 समिट्स एवरी कॉन्टिनेंट हैज़ अ हाईएस्ट पीक 2019 में आउं पहिरियों चकर यूरोप जी हाईएस्ट पीक जेकी रशिया में आहे आउं वियुमि नओं इंटरनेशनली कंहिं मुल्क में न वियुमि डिजी मां यूरोप हलियो हुयमि जेकी यूरोप जी हाईएस्ट पीक आहे दैट्स इन रशिया वियुमि बुलंद तरीन पहाड़ ॾिठो हुन मां चयो यार दिस इज समथिंग एल्स डिजी वियासीं को तजुर्बो न नो इक्विपमेंट नथिंग आई वेंट टू रशिया टू क्लाइंब इट एल्ब्रुस उन पहाड़ जो नालो आहे यकीन कयो 10 ॾींहंनि जो सफ़र हो वापसी में पूरी मीडिया ते मां छाइल हुयुमि यंगेस्ट टू डू दिस उन खां पहिरियों माण्हुनि खे ख़बर ई न हुई सिंध में KTN खां वठी सिंध टीवी धरती टीवी सभिनि कवरेज कयो छो जो उन्हनि खे अॻु में इहा ख़बर हुई न तव्हां मुंहिंजे टाइम खां अॻु में कंहिं बि सिंधी माउंटेनियर जी काई बि ख़बर मूंखे ॾेखारियो नन सो इहा ख़बर उन्हनि खे एॾी फैसिनेटिंग लॻी त बार बार बैक एंड फोर्थ हलाईंदा रहिया 2019 में जॾहिं मूंखे इहो रिस्पॉन्स मिलियो मां चया नो दिस इज समथिंग आई विल बी डूइंग इट 2019 में ॿिए कॉन्टिनेंट आई वेंट टू साउथ अमेरिका जी हाईएस्ट पीक अर्जेंटीना में आहे आई क्लाइम्ड इट 2021 में आई वेंट टू अफ्रीका जी हाईएस्ट पीक आहे तंजानिया में किलिमंजारो आई एम श्योर काफ़ी माण्हुनि ॿुधो हूंदो ऐं उनखे क्लाइम कयो उन ते बाद में थो अचां 2022 में तव्हांजे मुल्क तव्हांजे नॉर्थ अमेरिका में आयुमि अलास्का में नॉर्थ अमेरिका जी हाईएस्ट पीक अलास्का में आहे आई वेंट टू अलास्का टू क्लाइम हाईएस्ट पीक ऑफ नॉर्थ अमेरिका 2023 में दुनिया जी बुलंद तरीन चोटी त आहे ई आहे लेकिन एशिया जी बि वॾे में वॾी चोटी आहे जंहिंखे एवरेस्ट चयो वञिबो आहे मां नंबर्स में हाणे नथो वञा पहिरियों ॿियों पंजो छहों लेकिन मां कयो 2023 में एवरेस्ट करे उहो जेकी दिलि जी ख़्वाहिश हुई कॾहिं सोचियो बि न हुयो त यार आउं दुनिया जी बुलंद इहो जुमिलो ॿुधो न तव्हां मूंखे चई ॾेखारियो त मां पहिरियों सिंधी आहियां या मां पहिरियों माण्हू आहियां जेको दुनिया जी बुलंद तरीन चोटी ते वियो 2 मिंट तव्हां उनखे हीअं ॾिसंदव इहो जुमिलो मुंहिंजे लाइ एॾी फ़ख्र जी ॻाल्हि आहे एंड आई वॉज नॉट इवन एक्सपेक्टिंग कि मां काॾे बि वञी कुझु बि करे सघंदुमि एवरेस्ट त वॾी ॻाल्हि आहे छो जो मां लाड़काने मां आहियां पाकिस्तान मां या दुनिया में जेके भी माउंटेनियर्स हैं they all hail from mountainous region so it is double difficult for me to go to the mountains and survive मूंखे पंहिंजी ऑक्सीजन जी महिनत करनी थी पए मूंखे फिजिकली महिनत थी करनी पए उन खां पोइ खाधे जी जेके नॉर्थ में रहनि था दे आर ऑलरेडी बिल्ट इन फॉर इट उन्हनि खे लाड़काने में मुश्किल थींदी उन्हनि खे पहाड़नि ते मुश्किल न थींदी सो दिस इज व्हाट आई वाज गोइंग थ्रू एंटायर जर्नी एनीवे 2023 में इहे 5 खंडूं थी वयूं हाणे टाइम हुयो नेक्स्ट खंड जेकी आहे उहा आहे दुनिया जे थधे में थधी कॉन्टिनेंट अंटार्कटिका उनखे चइबो आहे तव्हां अलास्का जी थधि ॿुधी हूंदी तव्हां मे बी कैनेडा जी ब्रिटिश कोलंबिया वैंकूवर जी थधि ॿुधी हूंदी तव्हां सिर्फ़ु गूगल कजो हाउ कोल्ड इज अंटार्कटिका न कैनेडा उन सां पुॼंदो न अमेरिका उन सां पुॼंदो न रशिया उन सां पुॼंदो कोई बि न पुछंदो दिस इज अ फैक्ट यू कैन रीचेक फ्रॉम गूगल सो मूंखे उते वञिणो हुयो Okay, wow. So now the mission, the goal is to go to Antarctica. Alhamdulillah, शयूं हलंदी रहियूं महिनत पंहिंजी जारी रही काफ़ी माण्हुनि सपोर्ट कयो 2024 जे डिसेंबर में आउं फ्लाई कयो पाकिस्तान मां ऑल द वे टू अंटार्कटिका टू क्लाइम द हाईएस्ट पीक ऑफ अंटार्कटिका जूं पंहिंजूं हे मैप इन्हनि खोलियो आहे सो इहो मैप में तव्हां ब्रीफली ॾिसी सघो था त कंहिं खंड जी जेकी बुलंदतरीन चोटी उहा काथे काथे वाक़ आहे साउथ अमेरिका खां यूरोप खां ब्ला 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 ऐं आख़िर में हेठि ॾिसंदो त दैट्स विंसन जेकी अंटार्कटिका जी बुलंदतरीन चोटी आहे सो ये जियोग्राफिकल पोज़ीशनिंग आहे नेक्स्ट ते हलो त यू विल सी जेकी नेक्स्ट स्लाइड आहे उहा तव्हां ब्रेक डाउन कई आहे हर पंहिंजे रिकॉर्ड्स ईअं न आहे त मां अखियूं बंदि कयूं मां रशिया हलियो वियुमि मां हिकु क्लाइंब कई ऐं वापसि हलियो आयुमि हर क्लाइंब हर कॉन्टिनेंट जी क्लाइंब में मां को न को रिकॉर्ड ठाहियो आहे मक़सदु रिकॉर्ड ठाहिण न हुयो मक़सदु हुन मिथ खे चैलेंज करणो हुयो त जीअं लाड़काने जो ॿारु आहे हे ॿाराड़ी जो ॿारु आहे मां पहाड़ त परेरी रही हे कुझु उते सर्वाइव बि न करे सघंदो हे जेके रिकॉर्ड आहे इहे त चलो बाय प्रोडक्ट आहे हुन सभिनि शयुनि जो सो लेकिन ॿुधाइण बि ज़रूरी आहे त मां यंगेस्ट हुउमि हे हुउमि सो ही यूरोप जो यू नो डिटेल्स इन खां अॻिते कंदो त साउथ अमेरिका ईंदो साउथ अमेरिका ईंदो उन जूं डिटेल्स आहिनि जेको अफ्रीका आहे आई वुड लाइक टू टॉक अबाउट अफ्रीका हिन खां पोइ जेको मुंहिंजो कॉन्टिनेंट आहे अफ्रीका ही सभिनि वटि हिते मोबाइल आहे सभिनि वटि इंटरनेट आहे अफ्रीका जी जेकी चोटी आहे किलिमंजारो वॾी फेमस आहे साल में लखे माण्हू हुनखे अचे हाई क्लाइंब करण वञनि था मां जेको यूनिक कमु किलिमंजारो ते कयो हींअर ताईं बि मां पहिरियों एशियन माण्हू आहियां एशिया जो मतिलबु इहो आहे त इंडिया खां वठी पाकिस्तान पाकिस्तान खां वठी नेपाल भूटान इहे बांग्लादेश इहे सभु एशिया में था अचनि ऐं किलिमंजारो खे पहिरियों एशियाई बंदो थी करे हिकु ॾींहं जे अंदरि क्लाइंब कयुमि to climb Kilimanjaro, it requires 7 to 8 days. 7 ॾींहं versus less than 24 hours. This can be proven right now if you Google my name and write Kilimanjaro. So he record ma ठाहियो हुयो 2021 में अफ्रीका. So if you go to the next slide, ये तव्हांजी इन या नॉर्थ अमेरिका दिनाली उन पहाड़ जो नालो आहे. This is in Alaska. हिते बि you know many records and everything. इलाही ॾुखी लेकिन अल्लाह ताला you know help me out इन खां बाद जी जेकी आहे that's the highest peak in the world and also the highest peak of Asia. Everest was like a benchmark जेको मां काफ़ी सालनि खां करण जी कोशिशि कयां पोइ अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह पहिरें अटेम्प्ट में I was able to do it. तव्हां हिन कमरे में वेही करे न उन हालात जो जाइज़ो वठी सघो था not you can even imagine how hard it is to go to Everest. Everest हिकु माना सम्झो एंड आहे न there is no physical point on earth higher than Everest. Minus temperature, maran ta maru. Every day people are dying on Everest. Ye sab side te kare. I did it because I wanted to challenge wo myth ke ji yaar ye Sindhi hin area jo manu a yaar hinne ke kano a. So that's why I was able to do it. Hinne kha po ek Antarctica wari continent ji peak hundi. Next. अच्छा ही बिफोर गोइंग टू अंटार्कटिका हे टाइम डिफरेंस आहे टाइम डिफरेंस 2018 में हिकु नौजवान सिर्फ़ु इहो तजुर्बो पोइ करणु चाहे हिकु ख्वाहिश पोइ ज़ाहिर करणु चाहे त जी मां कंहिं न कंहिं ॾींहुं कॾहिं न कॾहिं एवरेस्ट खे सर कंदुमि एंड दैट वाज़ रिपोर्टेड बाय जंग पाकिस्तान जी उहा ई ख़बर उहा ई न्यूज़ आर्टिकल 2023 में आफ्टर 5-6 years was reported by same newspaper के जी हुन में प्री हुयो हुन में पोस्ट हुयो हो था चवनि त करणु थो चाहे हो था चवनि त करे वियो so this was one of the best moments of my life हिन ते अचूं त बस मां हिकु लास्ट स्लाइड पूरी कयां हिन खां पोइ ये लास्ट स्लाइड आहे so this is अंटार्कटिका logistically वञणु तमामु ॾुखियो आहे physically survive करणु you will die there because of the cold ॾुखियो न आहे you will die surviving in -70 plus wind आहे त it goes -100 something so इते survive there's so many videos and everything you can see so इते survival जो challenge आहे तव्हां चलो लेट्स से मां लाड़काने मां न बि आहियां मां का हुंज़ा या कंहिं इस्कर्दू वारी साइड जो आहियां पोइ बि मुंहिंजे लाइ इहो ॾुखियो आहे so लाड़काने खां हुजनि बि त it's even harder so these are the 6 continents I have done so far उन खां पोइ what's next ही मेन शइ आहे हीअ इन लाइ मेन शइ आहे जो I really want to you know do something for my community हाणे alhamdulillah everybody knows me people know my name लेकिन there is no Sindhi next to me I don't want to die being the only Sindhi climbing mountains मां चाहियां थो त नेक्स्ट ऑन फ्यूचर में मूंखे ॾिसी कोई न कोई मुतासिर थिए यार ही करे सघे थो हिन खे मीडिया रिकॉग्निशन ॾे थी हिन खे पैसा मिलनि था हिन खे कंपनी स्पॉन्सर कनि थियूं यार हे बि शोबो मूंखे वञिणो आहे सो दैट्स व्हाट आई एम एमिंग इन नेक्स्ट 10 years इंशाल्लाह सिंध में रही करे जेकी मुश्किलात मां फेस कयूं सिंध में रही करे जेकी सपोर्ट मूंखे न मिली लेकिन उन जे बावजूदि 10 सालनि में आउं हिते पहुतो आहियां त ॿिए कंहिं असद खे शायदि इहे मुश्किलात न महसूस दिस इज द अल्टीमेट गोल ऑफ माय लाइफ कि मां एटलीस्ट उन्हनि खे हेल्प कयां सो दिस इज हाउ यू कैन रीच मी आउट थैंक यू फॉर कनेक्टिंग सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर बस इहो मां शॉर्टली कोशिश कई
One more time, big round of applause for Asad Mehman, please. Announcement, hold on. Appetizer serve थी चुको आहे परे पासे तव्हां वञो ऐं हीअ रिस्ट बैंड तमामु ज़रूरी आहे ब्लू कलर जी हिन खां सवाइ तव्हांखे अंदरि न छॾींदा जंहिं वटि इहा रिस्ट बैंड आहे त उहा महिरबानी करे न वञे नाउ यू कैन प्रोसीड टू द
हेलो असदुल मालूम है और मुझे ताल्लुक सिंध जी शहर इलाइक़े सां हींअर मैं मौजूद आहियां दुनिया जे थधे में थधे ऐं रिमोटेस्ट बर आज़म या खंड अंटार्कटिका में हींअर मां तव्हांखे ॿुधाईंदो हलां मां आहियां अंटार्कटिका जी बुलंद तरीन चोटी माउंट विंसन जे टॉप ते न सिर्फ को सिंधी न सिर्फ को सूबाई सिंध में बल्कि पाकिस्तान पूरी दुनिया में सिर्फ 700-500 माण्हू हिते आहिनि केॾी न फ़ख्र जी ॻाल्हि आहे हिकु सिंधी थी करे ऐं अंटार्कटिका में अची करे अंटार्कटिका जी बुलंद तरीन चोटी सर कई आहे सो सिर्फ हिन वीडियो ठाहिण जो मक़सदु तमामु सिंध जे माण्हुनि खे इहो ॿुधायां त मां हिकु हद वधीक आहे माइनस टेम्परेचर आहे सूरज आहे उस उन करे थोरो गर्मी थी थिए सिंध जे माण्हुनि खे इहो ॿुधाइण थो चाहियां त कोई बि शइ नामुमकिन न आहे अॼु खां 2 साल अॻु मां सोचियो बि न हुयो त मां अंटार्कटिका ईंदुमि महांगो हुयो माण्हू चवनि पिया हेॾी बर्फ़ में ॾाढा मूंखे थियल कीअं ॾे अॼु मां उन टॉप ते बीठो आहियां काई बि शइ अगर तव्हां सोचो था अगर तव्हां ख्वाब ॾिसो था त यकीनन तव्हांजे हथ में अची सघे थी तव्हां करे सघो था सिर्फ़ इन शइ जी ज़रूरत आहे त उन ते महिनत कयो उन ते सोचो अंटार्कटिका जी बुलंद चोटी आम ॻाल्हि न तव्हां गूगल कजो ऐं तव्हांखे ख़बर पवंदी त हिते घणा माण्हू आया आहिनि ऐं हिते अचणु केॾो ॾुखियो आहे So being a Sindhi, moment of proud for my entire homeland, Sindh वासियुनि जे लाइ पाकिस्तान वारनि जे लाइ बि पर ख़ुसूसन झारखंड वासियुनि जे लाइ जेके सिंध में रहण वारा आहिनि उन्हनि जे लाइ त जी आउं हिते आयो आहियां उमेद आहे त तव्हां मां बि कोई न कोई हिते अचे थैंक यू नालो असदुल